By the way, great timing. I did watch the first 3 episodes of The Traitors. And I'm very much looking forward to Thursday to watch the next one. I don't want to say anything at all. All I'm going to say is if you are interested in Dan Giesling, he's available, or he's in a show right now that's coming out on Peacock, or if you're in Canada, on Crave. First 3 episodes are out. Subsequent episodes available every Thursday. I will say, though, there's some shit on The Traitors that almost brings up like Among Us PTSD for me. Like in the first episode, or I guess the second episode, somebody literally misspeaks the way that everybody does constantly, every day. And they go like, well, if I wasn't a traitor, and then everyone goes, hey, hey, you let the mask slip. And then she's like, I didn't mean that. I meant to say if I was a traitor. And they're like, nice try. But every time anyone ever trips over their words, it necessarily reveals their most deep, dark secrets. And then they're at the like elimination, and they're like, well, she said she was a traitor. And she's like, I literally misspoke. And they're like, well, that's what a traitor would say. They fucking send her to the chokey, bro. Just because she like tripped over her words a little bit. Everybody was probably like 10 cocktails deep. It sounds like a nightmare show. It's great for like, full stop, it's great. But it's also great if you love watching people get gaslit. Which I don't love watching it because I like to see people suffer. I like watching it because that shit was me every time we played Project Winter. And I'm like, finally, other people understand. Now it's not just me. There's dozens of us. Yeah, the one dude is like, you know, they're picking the traitors, and the lady is like, you started to breathe really heavy when the host walked behind you. Did he tap you on the shoulder? And he's like, no, I'm a little asthmatic. And then later, he's jogging because they're all running. And she's like, hey, I can't breathe. Are you sure you don't have an inhaler? And he's like, sorry, love, I don't have an inhaler. And then she's like, well, if you have asthma, why don't you have an inhaler? And he's like, well, I was like a kid when I had asthma. I don't have asthma anymore. And it's just a one-off comment you made like at dinner one night. And then she's like, your job as a politician is to lie. And I'm like, okay, lady, a broken clock is right twice a day. Like, to be that as it may, that doesn't mean this man's a traitor. You really think the producers would pick the oldest man on the show and be like, let's put this guy in a starring role? Come on. No disrespect, but they know that shit's going nowhere. That's just like a bad production decision in that case. I was pissed on his behalf, though. I don't know John Burkrow or, like, you know, what he's done. He's a British politician, so I'm just starting with the assumption this is probably nothing good. I'm sorry, it would be the same no matter where he was from, probably. But anyway, I gotta go to bat for him because this shit is infuriating when you think you're having a casual conversation. People tell lies all the time in conversation. Yeah, this food is really, really good. Yeah, no, like it looks amazing. Where did you get it done? And then all of a sudden, like all those little white lies that lubricate conversations so we can all like get along, it comes back to bite you in the ass. You said you loved my broccoli cheddar soup, and then at dinner you said, I don't really like broccoli. Like, you must be a traitor. No, he was trying to avoid hurting your feelings. You're the one who accused him of being a traitor because he's breathing too heavy. The dude is like 71 years old. Then they spend all this time like, you know, railing on each other for these things that don't even make sense. And then when they eliminate someone and they're not a traitor, they all go cry. They're like, I've literally killed a person. I'm like, no, you're just a little crazy. But the dude who was crying because someone got eliminated, but then like at the round table, he was like, listen, if you don't think for yourself, you're liable to be led around by your leash like a dog. And everyone was like, I don't want to be a dog. I'm going to vote for whoever this guy tells me. And then they vote for that person and they're not a traitor. And he's like in tears. And he's like, what have I done? And you're like, that's the game, man. Like you put nuts on the table and then your nuts got chopped off. There's no tears. You're the one who put your nuts up there. I just like the thing that annoys me in a enjoyable way about the show is when someone stutters a little bit and everyone's like, that's an admission of guilt. It's so like grade school NLSS core accusations. Oh, really? You got accused of something you didn't do? And then you misspoke because you got angry about it? A little sus. If I was wrongfully accused of something, I would simply maintain my rational and calm demeanor and respond in an appropriate fashion. I would say, I did not do that. Yeah, me when Will Smith keeps asking me, did I murder that guy? No, bro. Oh, but the robot got angry. Yeah, you accused me of murder, dude. I'm a robot. I did not murder him. How many times do I have to tell you? And then, you know what's fucked up is that even to this day, there's people watching this that are like, but he did murder him. No, he fucking didn't. You need to go watch the movie. You're gaslighting Sonny yet again. Sonny did not murder that guy. It was the other guy, the other robot.